Hey, welcome back to Grow Moringa Farms, Plant City, Florida. And we just finished out a full 24 hours of rain. Oh man, these babies are really wet. Let's get the cut back, anything that's fallen over. We're just gonna do a quick assessment and we're gonna go ahead and get some of these really bigger ones that are just falling over cut back. So that way the sun can start coming in. Oh, we've got a little caterpillar there. And they can start straightening back up again. I mean, it's super wet out here right now. We just got 24 hours worth of rain. It has been pouring nonstop out here. We're in the swamp out here in Tampa. Oh, look at those nice little mushrooms. I've already cut this raised bed back. And so we got some greens here. We're just gonna do a quick little assessment. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Grow Moringa Farms. So I just got out of the live event for the members only webinar. It was a great event. We talked about a lot of really great things. Farmers market, particularly. We talked a lot about farmers market today. A few members are getting ready for farmers market season. So if you're getting ready for farmers market season and you want some extra training and some extra help with labels, getting your product ready to go, I would love to help you get ready for the farmers market. Thank you, Miss Moringa. Thank you, Miss Moringa. We're really just getting some of these really big, tall ones back now. They're going to probably start yellowing out if I don't get them now, because there could still be another couple storms coming here. This is really just, we're just now getting into real peak hurricane season now. I grew up north where we had snow days. Now these children down here, they get hurricane days. So let me just get these back. You can notice how I got the real big ones back yesterday before we started to really have some heavy winds. Got all these babies back, Looks like we got some hanging ones over here. We'll get back. But I mostly want to go out to the field right now. So I'll just put this down here for a second. Mostly want to come out to the field and assess what's been going on. Went ahead and got a lot of this cut back, a lot of this cut back yesterday. You can see, oh, it's pretty wet. There's lots of standing water out here. But good thing I had mulch dropped off here in this area, really raised it up. I'm raising this area up even more with lots of mulch and lots of raised bed action. Oh man, this whole area used to be super soaked when I moved in about 3 years ago. Way, way better than it was. All right, so let's start over here, front of the line. Today's mission and goal is to really start getting anything that's crowding now. Anything that's going into the middle, now we're really starting to focus on anything that's coming into the middle. Now that we kind of have a really nice structure, we're really just going to grab anything that's in the middle, and now we're going to start popping tops. We're really going to start hitting these trees really bushy now. We're going to start spacing them out a little bit. And now we're just popping tops. At this point, we've gone through the summer and we're just going to be grabbing these very, very tips now. So that way everything really, really start bushes out real thick. So we're grabbing anything that's going towards the middle and we're just popping tops. We're really just popping any top now. At this point, we're really focusing on a bush. Are we gonna get in this tree? Are we gonna get in it? Oh, we're gonna get in it. Yes. Finally in my trees. Many years have I been in many other trees, but now I'm in my own trees. Finally. This baby's kind of coming over here too far. I need a way to get in here. There we go. Okay. Awesome, I'm in the trees now. All right, we're really gonna start thinning out. We're popping all tops. Now we're getting ready. We're pretty much gonna be coming into fall now. I mean, here it is, starting September. Now we really wanna get some big trees. So we're popping tops. We're bringing back anything now that's going in the middle. And we're popping any top now. That way in the next 2-3 weeks, these trees are gonna be huge. They're gonna have hundreds of tips off of each one of these because it's still hot right now. And these trees are really gonna pump out and start really bushing out. Now that I pop tops, so you can kind of see now the gain. Thanks, Miss Moringa. Getting all these babies. Any ones that are going in the middle, we're definitely grabbing any ones that are going in the middle. Thank you, Miss Moringa. And if they have doubles or triples, we're pulling off. I don't like the lower one like that. Actually, I do kind of like how that comes out wide. That's right. We're not going to grab the low. We're going to grab the one of them and then pop top. And then these are just kind of wonky, weird, kind of coming sideways. Popping top. Anything that's kind of facing downwards, we're grabbing and we're popping top. Anything that's in the middle, we're taking. Okay, we got a little bit of sunlight left. We have a little bit of room in the dry room. We want to grab anything before they're yellowing out anyways, because now with these last 24 hours of rain, potential that we could get some more rains, and I could even really bring this one out a little bit more. That one really opened that up. Thinning this out quite a bit. I started to put a lot of the products on sale. Now that I have a little bit of a stock, I've got about 20-30 kilos in my arsenal. Now I can really offer specials and sales. If you go to the shop now, I just dropped the price on a lot of things. And we're going to be doing a 15% off Fridays every Friday for the rest of the fall until winter. Until I run out of product. So we're going to be focusing on sales now that I have a stock and I can keep up with orders. It's been a real struggle just keeping up with orders. It hasn't been like it has been for me over the last couple years where I was harvesting hundreds of locations a year. Now I've just been so busy with the business, being CEO, doing webinars, making 100 pieces of content a week myself, doing live webinars. I haven't been, say, like, going out to 100 different locations like I was in the past. But now that I have a little bit of a stock, I'm happy to throw a sale. And ultimately our goal is to be able to pass these orders down to our members as they begin to have stock as well. And to teach members how they can go to the farmer's market and set their own prices and have their own labels and have their own business opportunity to be able to make their own income off of local buyers. There are lots of local buyers that don't even use the internet. And a lot of my customers don't even really use the internet. They want to call. They still want to use the phone and still want to call me. And I try to get back to as many people as I can. If you would like to order from me over the phone, you can just let me know that you would like to place an order. My number is 813-567-3100. Okay, so I'm thinning these out. So like this one has 3 coming off of it. So I'm going to make it to 1. Like this one has 2 coming off of it, so I'm going to make it 1, right? So this doesn't really need to be here. This one doesn't need to come out into the middle. This one we can pop the top. This one's overcrowding this one and coming on top of that one. Now from here, we're just popping tops. This whole entire orchard is going to be extremely bushed out over the next 4 weeks now with this method of just popping tops now. This kind of really symbolized, you know, bringing the trees back, thinning them out. They were really tall, and now popping tops is really going to bush these trees out. Again, anything that's coming in the middle like this doesn't need to be here. Anything in the middle. This also gives an opportunity to grab some greens, allow some of these pieces to really thicken up. Like there's a double one here. This double one doesn't need to be here. This one's going into the other one like that. And then this will really help to bush out these trees. Super thick. She's super thick. I almost kind of want to bring this one back all the way down to here, but I'll wait until this kind of bushes out a little bit more. We'll get a little bit more out of this height over the next couple months, and then before December or January, say like February, then we'll really start bringing a lot of these trees back down to the ground. It freezes out here. It gets cold out here, and these roots are still really young. Once they get to about 3-4 years out here with like the mulch really compressing and cutting back, or just, you know, compressing, then they're going to be a lot more stable in the dirt. This is really just soft mulch right now, so I'm really having to just keep the trees really short for soft mulch. Thank you, babies. Thank you, babies. And we're topping everything to get everything to really, really bush out now over the next 4 weeks. Thank you, Miss Moringa. Popping every top. We're popping pretty much every top now, even if it's just a little bit. So we might only get, you know, a couple of these today. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do the same thing. Just to initiate this first round of coming through, really beginning to thin out, pop tops, remove anything that's in the middle. This is really just going to help give it some room, give it some air, give it some light, especially now that it's really, really wet. We're coming in towards the tail end of the rainy season. It's really moist out here. So this is also going to allow these trees to dry out in the day to where they don't yellow out. Thank you, Miss Moringa. And this is what we do. We leave a lot of greens on there. Anything that's coming in the middle like this, we don't really need. This one's already kind of bending over. And popping all the tops for sure, popping tops. This is really, really nice. I'm loving to see this. I'm gonna have to get through here and cut some of this grass for sure. But bringing these back short. Haven't even really brought these ones back yet. Got a nice little mulberry here. She's taking. Got some turmeric over here that are taking really nice. I got 9 beds of turmeric now. Boom, got this whole line. Let's keep going. Thanks everybody for joining us and watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel. Really doing some great work in the neighborhood, teaching and letting everybody know how they can make extra income from moringa. Let's bring this one back to maybe like 3 stubs to really just give it some room. Like these 3 stubs right here. Boom, 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 like a nice rotunda. See how I usually cut, about knee high for the first tier. Then by the second tier, I'm usually up by waist high. And this is really nice. Then by the third tier, I'm usually by shoulder height. Just really got to come through and even just pop tops. Even if the tree is, is nice like this, this is really going to help push it back out. Let's go ahead and give it some space here. Let's get rid of that one. That way these ones get a little bit more prominent. This one's kind of coming in the middle like that. Let's go ahead and bring that back so it gets a little bit more prominent. Even if you have to just pop tops like this, pop a little top like that, pop a little top like that. At this point, we're really, thank you, Miss Moringa, we're just popping tops. Pop top, boom, pop top. Even just a little top pop. Poppity pop top. This has a double one here. I don't really like that. Bring it back to a single. Great. This one, same thing. Just kind of got multiple shoots down here. This one's just kind of coming in the middle of the row anyways. Same with this one. Looks like I already have a dominant 3 here. So grabbing anything like this. This one is just kind of crowding this one over here. So we're just going to keep these dominant 3. This one's coming in the middle. We're going to grab that for sure. Coming in the middle. Let's grab that one. And then popping tops. Clean. No matter what, we're just going to pop tops for sure. That way the energy continues to go back down into the root, thickens the root up, and it'll come back out with way more shoots. You're going to just see a huge difference in these trees over the next couple weeks, as they might look nice now, but they're going to look really nice here in about 4 weeks as we get into October. And then November really kind of symbolizes when it really starts to drop. November, that weather drops. Leaves are going to yellow out. So we're going to really get a nice big flush before it gets cold. Wow. Thanks, Miss Moringa. You're looking beautiful. Love all these little extra pieces here. Really wanting to get you widened up a little bit. Take anything out of the middle. Take any crowding for sure. And just kind of bring you back down. Try to do clean cuts, not to produce too many runners. See, like this crowding here, there's just too much crowding here. But I do like how this one's coming out here. There is another one coming out here. But this is really dominant. This one's coming in a little bit lower. What I like to do is see how sturdy it is. I might just grab that one. And then even just keep these 3. They're pretty well spaced. And then if we have to come back and grab any one of these after they really bush out, we'll see what they look like. Thanks, Miss Moringa. Oh wow, this one's really bushing out. Get some of this grass cut back here. And let's see, coming in the middle. Definitely gonna grab that. This one's weird, wonky, just kind of coming straight down. This one's in the middle. Grab that. This one's in the middle. Grab that. These are all coming in the middle. And this one's kind of coming into the row a little bit. Same with this one. Pull that. This one's really weird, coming in straight. This one's low. This one's already broken. Coming in the middle, coming in the middle. That one's just kind of going into that one, so we'll take that. We'll pop this top. Pop this top. Thanks, Miss Moringa. So I can't wait for the event. We have an event here on 9/9. If you'd like to come in, join us for our members meetup, 2nd annual members meetup on 9/9. It's going to be a really great time. We have a full day planned, 12-hour day planned from 8 to 8. We're going to have the whole crew out here. So you'll be able to meet other members. You'll be able to hang out with me for the day and really just get the information that you need. You don't have to be here for the whole day, but the day is available for you to learn, hang out, meet other members, and to learn more about the trees firsthand. anything that's in the middle. We want to create farmers so that way we have the ability to fulfill more wholesale. Because right now I'm getting questions like, hey, do you have 100 kilos a month? And I need each one of you listening to each have at least a kilo to 2 kilos to 5 kilos a month that you can sell wholesale to me. That way I can say yes to that 100 kilo a month order, and we're able to work together to where you get your money for your kilo to 2 kilos, and I'm able to fulfill a large 100 kilo a month order. I mean, that's just one client. I get these calls all day, every day for, hey, do you have 10 kilos a month? Do you have 20 kilos a month? I need 100 members that are producing 100 kilos a month. That way we can fulfill all these orders together. But I need to know what you have so you can list your inventory in the members area. You can tell me what you have. You can also sell whatever you have at any time to any of the members by just saying, hey, I've got 10 kilos for sale. And then just putting your price. Great. That's a nice one. Bring this one back too. This one's really yellow. It's probably just because it's right by this bed of mulch. That's probably why she's getting all this water that's coming in here, and it's just soaking in this spot right here. Yep, I can see that. It's just really wet here. So as soon as we get this mulch pile taken down a little bit more, hopefully she'll also lighten up a little bit. Looks like I'm only going to get these 2 rows done for right now. I wonder if she's coming back. She might. You never know. This one's, I think, so Vitex. I wonder. She's been in here for a little while. If I pull her out, I wonder if she's gotten any roots. Let's see. You never know. She might. Just keep it moist. She might pop out some roots here in the next few weeks. I think what I need to do next time is even drop a piece of aloe vera in there with my cuttings. I should have known that, but I didn't do that. This one's kind of coming in the middle. It's a big prominent one, but it is coming into the middle. That really opens it up, and then boom, pop top. I want to get all these tops popped so that way now at this point everything's really far out. This kind of all this stuff is kind of coming into the middle here, as far as like the middle of this row. So we're going to pull that off. I really want the trees to be wide and out so that way I can still walk through the middle of this row here, because I still want to plant a bunch of seedlings down here in the middle. And it's not too late. Not too late. Might be a pretty mild winter. We've had a couple of really cold winters here. It might be a fairly mild winter this winter, but this past winter was pretty cold. So come on in, get the knowledge that you need on 9/9 and sign up for membership. It's on sale right now. You can get 10% off. Use code Moringa10, or wait till Friday and get 15% off on Friday. This one kind of ran right here. I don't like that. I mean, it's not as bad if it runs when it's green, but if it's definitely getting some wood on it, you definitely don't want to get some running. Brought that back. Now it's got some greens on it. That's good. Getting all these tops popped. Lots of nice little greens today. This is just kind of coming into the middle here, into the middle of the row. Don't really need that, because I want to be able to walk through the middle here like this. I like being able to harvest in the middle like this. So what I might actually do here coming up this spring is I might turn this whole row like this whole like this. Where you see grass, I might just knock the grass down and then put plastic over it to kill the weeds, and then I might just plant seeds in this. So I've got lots of seedlings, lots of little trees, lots of tubers, and then I've got my orchard trees like this. So there's just an evolution of the field. And I have that actually in my book. I have that design method in my book where you start off with quite a bit of expansive rows spaced out. And then as you begin to get things established, begin to bring in more density with the moringa, and have a little bit of an agroforestry system. You know, have the intensive method in the rows, and then have your orchard method in the next rows over. And I really love that. I'm really going to show everybody how thick we can make this farm. You know, I had 30,000 trees starting in April here. That probably went back down to maybe a couple thousand, maybe 10,000, maybe even 5,000 trees. I really only have like 50 trees here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe 60 or 70, you know, here. And then all the intensive trees, you know. So I might only really have like, honestly, after 30,000, you know, harvesting, pulling a lot out for orders, a lot of them dying back, you know, harvesting them, dying back, I might only have maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. So it'll fluctuate, you know. Oh, this one broke. It will fluctuate. Let's go ahead and get everything popped to top. So we'll just do these 2 rows for right now. I'll get these cleaned up and on the racks. My racks are still pretty full from yesterday's harvest before the rains. And we'll come back tomorrow. And pretty soon here after 9/9, after we have our members meetup, I'm probably going to go live every day in the members area for an hour webinar for just the members. So you'll want to get in. If you get in now, it's only a one-time payment. But if you wait until after 9/9, we're going to go to much more of a monthly subscription. So I appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging with me while I make this harvest. It's been nice just talking and showing my little art. There's a lot coming in here. All these little babies are always coming up. And you just want to keep your structure, you know, just keep reaffirming just your main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even as this gets thicker and this gets thicker, this one might have to come out. You know, after this one gets really thick, this one might have to come out. You never know. I like this one because it's coming out that way. I want it to be wide. This is a double one. So I'll just keep those 2 and I'll bring this back here. Bring this back here. This one's coming into the middle, so we'll grab her. And now we can just pop tops. We got a nice harvest today. And you guys learned a lot. Now these trees are really looking pretty bare. But within the next 4 weeks, I'll have all of the greens that I've been harvesting over the summer. I'll have them all processed, dried, made into teas, throw in sales. By the time I get this done tomorrow, get those dried and processed with these that are just dried and processed, before you know it, within 2 to 3 weeks, this whole thing will be flushed way, way back out. And we've got a nice little example here for the members when they come in. I guess they'll be here in about a week and a half. So come on in, sign up for membership, and grab your ticket for the Moringa second annual members meetup here on 9/9. Really appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming in. In case you can't see it actually, because it might be a little bit further down. You can see what I see now. Much love, Moringa love, and prosperous growing. I'll see you soon.